Hello and welcome back to Behold and Resold. This is part 3 of a series where I've been unboxing a pallet that I got from a local liquidator called FC Liquidations. Where I left off with the last video, we had 3 boxes left. Since that video, I did open one of those 3 boxes, and I did that last night, and I was when I first opened it, it wasn't as full as the other ones, and when I took a couple things out the top, there's a big void in the middle because there were 3 basketballs that were in there, and I'm like, this isn't gonna be like $100. Well, surprisingly, those basketballs are worth a lot more than I thought. Like 2 of them were $35 each, and one was, I think, 20. Yeah, 20. So the total value of that box itself was about $220 that I could sell those things for. So that brings our now current total to $1,087. And then we have, like I said, the 2 boxes left. So if each of these last 2 boxes could be, about $200, that would get us right at that $1,500 mark. So that makes me feel a little bit better. So let's go ahead and open up these last 2 boxes full of surprises, and you'll get to see what they are as well. I'll put the comps that I find up on the screen. For the most part, most of these items I haven't really known off the top of my head. I could guess what they are, but after the fact, while I'm editing the video, I'll go ahead and put those comps on the screen. And then I'll come back at the end of the video, and we'll see how good we did. Alright, well, let's get this thing opened. Alright, quick glance is similar to the other ones, because these are a mix of customer returns, shelf pulls, box damage, things like that. And there has been a decent amount of broken or missing items. Some boxes have been worse than others, so let's hope this one's pretty good. Alright, so the first thing is a Zero Robofish. Huh. Never seen that, but a little fishy there. It says exclusive, swims like a real fish, swims in 5 directions. 5 directions. Up, down, left, right. 5 directions. I don't know what 5 directions they're talking about, but seems pretty cool. Looks like it comes with sand too. It says never wet sand. But I guess you can put in the bowl. But the box looks to be in good condition. I mean, it just has a little rip right there. Otherwise, I don't even know if it's been opened. So, maybe a pretty good item. If I had to guess, $20. Alright, item 2, another Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket is really popular. This one looks like to be a better one. I got one in another box, and it was just like a little Polly Pocket and some accessories. This one's a full actual case and everything. So but the box does have some damage, and it's taped shut because of that damage. But otherwise, it does look, just at glancing, that everything is in it and in new condition. So that's gonna be a good item. Polly Pockets, like I said, always popular. 25, if I had to guess. We'll see how good my guesses are when you compare what I say to what the comps are when I put on the screen. Hopefully over time I get better at it, but I'm not so sure right now. Okay, I got something just zip tied in a bag. So no packaging, so I have no idea what it is, but it has some things of Play-Doh, and it looks like it has like some sort of like monster truck or some sort of something. Now there is one box in it that, let's go ahead and open it. Sorry, I do get my little cutters so that way I can cut the zip tie instead of ripping the bag open. That way I can keep it in the bag. Yeah, so it's this monster truck sort of. I guess that. I'm not sure what exactly it does other than moving the mouth, but it could have something to do with the Play-Doh. Like maybe you put the Play-Doh in somewhere and it comes out. If I had to guess, I think it's probably been used. It smells like Play-Doh a little bit. This Play-Doh has a distinct smell. There's a couple other things in here that had Play-Doh, and I was telling my wife when I was going through the items that we got, and I was telling her about this Play-Doh thing, and I told her how, for whatever reason, I just really like the smell of Play-Doh, and it had been a really long time since I had smelled Play-Doh, but it brought back a lot of memories. She looked at me like I was kind of crazy, which I probably am. So, yeah, so I'm not really sure. I mean, it has Play-Doh, and it has some other like forms to make shapes out of the Play-Doh and stuff in here. I'll have to give it a better look to see exactly what it is and what it can sell for, but it might only be like $10 or $12 would be my guess. Alright, looks like we got a, I forget what these things are called, but it's a blender bottle, yeah. So my wife has a couple of these where she puts stuff in it to mix it up for drinks. So it might be something that we just keep. Because otherwise it's probably something that's not super expensive. It might only be something that we can sell for $5 if that. So probably a keep. So I'll say $0. Alright, got another football. I think we got a football in one of the other boxes. It wasn't in the box. This one's in the box, although it is damaged. The box itself is damaged, it is, not the football. It's going to be a pretty good, it's an official size. The Duke NFL replica. The Duke. I don't know. I guess people who know about their footballs probably know. So, I forget what the other football was, but this sports balls kind of surprised me about what kind of price they go for. And I forget what the football went for, but so I'm going to guess 20 on this one. How'd I do? Did I get it right? Alright. Probably about, not quite halfway through the box. Let's pull out this. Looks like maybe an RC truck of some sort. Heavy metal stamped steel body. Ooh, a steel body. If I had to guess, it's going to be a lot more expensive because usually these things are like RC cars that I've been getting, and these have been just, you know, cheap plastic ones. So possibly a good item here, and yeah, steel panel construction, 4x4 all-wheel drive, charge with the USB, flex suspension. So I'm gonna guess 35. That might be a little high. It might be 30, but I don't think it's gonna be less than 30. Oh, we'll see. Alright, here we go. We got looks like we got a Blippi garbage truck. Comes with an exclusive Blippi figure. Makes sounds. Looks like this garbage can you can clip on the side, and you can actually dump the trash into the truck. So that's actually kind of cool. Oh, actually, it does not have the exclusive Blippi figure. Someone decided they wanted that Blippi figure for themselves. So, I don't know. That's what the Blippi figure is supposed to look like. Hey, sorry about that. Had to do a quick battery change. The battery died on me. But I think I was showing you that the exclusive Blippi figure is taken. So, but this is what he's supposed to look like. But for something like this, it'll probably still sell. It just doesn't have the figure. So I'm going to say maybe $5 or $10. Oh, we got the Kerplunk game. And I remember this is something that I always thought about asking for when I was a kid. It was, back when I was a kid, you had the big Sears catalog that, you know, every kid would look through when it came close to Christmas time to circle everything out or rip out the pages of things that you were going to ask Santa for. And I don't know if this is anything that I specifically ever asked for, but it was always something I thought was cool. A little game that, yeah, you have all the sticks in, put all the marbles on top, and you pull the sticks out and try to get where you don't lose the marbles. So anyway, it looks like it's factory sealed. Yeah. So I'm not sure why this particular item got in this liquidation pallet, but I think it's brand new. So I'm gonna say 15 or 20. So I got another baggie of something. Oh, looks like a humongous just water jug. Let's see if it's cracked or anything. It's not cracked. I don't know if we'll sell it or keep it. Depends on how much it's worth, I guess. Man, I think it's humongous. It does look like it maybe has been used. It might have some water spots. I feel like I can smell a faint smell of something that isn't quite plastic, so I can't put a finger on what that is though. It's not bad. Oh, I think I see why they might have returned it. I think the lid, yeah, the little lid here, this broke. So more likely this is $0 because no one's going to buy a jug that you can't put a lid on. So I'll have to ask my wife to see if it's something that she needs or can use for anything. Otherwise, might be. Either way, I think it's $0. Alright, so we have probably 7 or 8 more items. Oh, this one's heavy. What is this? Cards Against Humanity. So I've got a couple different Cards Against Humanity things. This one is probably more than the other ones because I think the other ones I got were expansion packs, so they were just small little things. This is an absurd box. I don't know what's in the absurd box, but it says it contains 300 all new cards that came to us after taking I don't know, words that don't make sense to me. So either way, some of you might be familiar with it, but it was probably a decent thing. I'm gonna say probably like $20, maybe 20. Okay, let's do this big box. See what this is. Ooh, might need to keep that. Not really, but it's a freestanding boxing set. I could have used that in the first video when I was getting frustrated at the contents of the box. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the items are still in the original packaging. Ow. Glad that wasn't super heavy. So it might have been liquidated just because the box is a little crunched, but it's not bad. I'm gonna say $30 in this. I'm gonna take a wild guess. $30. All right. So far, I'm really liking this box. Yeah, I'm really liking the box. All right, so here we have Sharper Image Glow Stunt Drone. We've gotten some cheapy drones in this palette. This one is probably just another cheapy one. I see the drone itself. I don't see the... Oh. It has a little button that says try me. I'm like, why? How could you try a drone inside a box? But it's just to light it up. That kind of looks cool. I'm gonna open it up just to see, because I don't see a controller in here, so maybe the controller is down below. Hopefully, anyway. Otherwise, it's $0. Yep, the controller's in there, so I'll probably still have to take it out and test it, maybe. Unless it looks like it's new. It's hard to tell from what I can see there, but I believe it is new. It's probably just liquidated because, again, got some box damage. So whether it happened in the store or in a warehouse, it has some box damage back here. But even though it's a cheapy drone, since it's new, it's probably maybe $20, $15. So yeah, not bad. Well, I see some, well, let's just go ahead and grab them. Look at what we have here. We have some Sun Squad Bubble Wand set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this must be with it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So, probably goes on and put them all together. Again, I'm not sure how much this would be. I wouldn't think it'd be a ton of money. And I don't even know if it's worth selling, but I'd obviously have to look it up. It may be. If so, then I'll sell it. Otherwise, I'll find some friends of ours that have kids that might enjoy this. So, but if I were to sell it, I'm going to guess, I'm just going to say $10 that we can sell it for. Yeah, I mean, none of them are missing. It just looks like maybe the packaging got damaged like a lot of this other stuff. Alright, one more thing that's just in a bag. Looks like some sort of, maybe a dinosaur or transformer of some sort. Or both. Well, it says Transformers genre. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, well, I do see a loose piece, so it might be a broken. It looks like this little piece. Well, it's probably gonna take. I might have to look up how to actually transform this thing before I can figure out if where this piece goes, if it is broken or if it just can snap back in. But it still might be something that's sellable. I'm gonna say like 5 or 10 though in its current state. Okay, 3 more items. We got a frozen Petite Anna. So again, box damage, but it looks like everything's there in a new condition. So let's go with $10 for that. And we have another Our Generation doll. I think this is the 3rd one in the pallet. They've all been in the packaging with varying amounts of damage. But this one's name is Leslie. And it looks like she has a dog. And the dog comes with maybe a bone, a rope toy, and a comb. I don't know if I might have to use my other camera. The box is so big. But yeah, looks to be in brand new condition. Just boxes a little ripped. So what were the other ones going for? Our Generation. Okay, well, I don't have any of the Our Generation dolls on my list, so it must have been in the first 2 boxes that I opened, because I don't have those on this list. I have them in my spreadsheet on the computer already. But I'm gonna guess 25 or 30. Might be more. Is it more? I'll go with 30. It still might be 35 or. Final answer, 30. Alright, last item of this box. Whoops. Piece of paper. definitely been opened because the display, the instructions or something are in the way of seeing what's behind it. There's this remote control flying bird. Oh, that sounds cool. Fly like a real bird. I want to do that. Control from 200 feet away. So, I keep showing you this side even though you can't really see much. If you look at the back, it looks like it's like maybe like kind of a plastic bird that has a flying bird that you can control. So let's open that up. Already open. There's the bird. So I'm guessing when you hook up the battery and turn it on, it flaps its wings and flies. Wouldn't be a good day to do this today because it's super windy outside here. So I'm going to say, I feel like I'm saying the same price for everything, and that's about $20 because it does seem to be about the average price of items. Some are more, some are less, but $20, $25 has been the common price, or at least the average price. I'm gonna say $20. Okay, so that was it in this box. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the stuff back in this box and set it off to the side and get the last box of this pallet on this table, and we'll go through that here in just a minute. All right, stay tuned. All right, I'm back with the very last box of this pallet, and so one that we just got done opening. That's probably, in my opinion, the best one so far out of the 7 mystery boxes that have been on this pallet. Alright, well, the other battery just died in that camera, so looks like we are left with you. That's the camera right here, this is my GoPro. So I'm going to have to finish this video with just that, so I apologize. Hopefully the audio is still good. This usually has pretty good audio. That's the audio that I've been using for my first several videos on this channel. But I had just gotten an external mic for my Nikon camera, and I haven't had a chance to, other than a short test, before I started filming this whole unboxing the other day, and it sounded pretty good. But this series of videos from this pallet were going to be the first videos with that new mic, so there might be a slight difference in the audio because of it changing to this one now. So apologize for that if that's the case. But let's go ahead and get this last box open and see how we did. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that the 7 mystery boxes, they were all felt a similar weight, except for this one. This one was noticeably heavier. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm hoping for good, but let's see. Crossing my fingers. Alright, well, it's definitely feels like it's packed fuller. Some of them, when I opened them, they looked full, but it was just because of the way they were packed. There was a lot of empty space mixed throughout, but oh, let's just get at it. Alright, we got a Nerf gun. Yes! Actually, in the box that I unboxed last night that was not in any of these videos, there was an off-brand of Nerf, I forget what the name of it was, and there was 2 like blasters that shot the little balls, and they're really cool. I think it can shoot up to 100 FPS, which is really nice. One of them is jammed, and I took it apart last night, was trying to fix it, thought I fixed it, got it back together, it shot one shot, and it was jammed again, so I'll have to mess around with that a little bit more and see. But anyway, Nerf is always good. We have the Elite 2.0 Commander, so shoots out the darts. But these still go for a good amount usually, so I'm gonna say, guess what? $20. This one feels like it's gonna fall apart. Okay, here we go. We got Masters of the Universe Land Shark. That sounds awesome. The packaging doesn't look awesome though. So I don't know. It's gonna take me a little bit to have to go through to make sure it has all of the parts. If it has all the parts, I would have to guess this will be a decent toy. It's the Evil Monster Vehicle. I'm gonna say if everything is here, $12 to $15. That's my guess. I'm thinking maybe one of these videos I'm going to have to keep a tally of what I say on camera, of what I think the amount is, and compare it in the end to what the final, like what the comps that I find after the fact are, and see how close I am. Maybe we'll make a game of it or something. Alright, next up we have Monopoly, Animal Crossing version. That's cool. So it's all taped shut. I'll probably have to open it to make sure everything... Oh wait, that has... Looks like a factory tape there though. And factory tape over here. So I think I saw this in one of the other boxes. Even if it was factory sealed, for whatever reason, they run a big piece of tape around the whole entire thing. I guess they just don't check that it's sealed, or maybe it's just the, what that liquidation company does. Not the place I got it from, but like the company that liquidates this from, Target or whatever. I forget how much Monopoly games go for, but let's just go with 20. Gonna have to get more original one of these times, but 20. Once we got Cat Little Machines Ground Crew. It has a little like crane of some sort and dump truck and different types of construction vehicles. Wait, makes 1 liter of Insta-Dirt. Huh? You make your own dirt? Why do you have to make your own dirt? Go outside and get some dirt. Fun to play with and easy to clean up. Insta-Dirt storage bag. Okay, well, I guess you can have clean dirt. You have dirt that doesn't make your kids dirty. Parents probably will love that. So the packaging, as you can tell, is pretty bad. It's all taped shut. So if I'm going to say, it'll be a little different. $15. What do we have here? That looks pretty sweet. We have a Little Woodsies, what is it, 57 pieces truck and produce stand. Okay. There's something else in this pallet that was Little Woodsies. I don't remember what it was though. But, oh, I think it was the little suitcases. There was 2 of them, and it was like inside was like a bedroom, and like it had like the bed and the dresser. So this is similar, but it's a lot nicer. It's a big truck, has all the produce, a produce stand, a sign. Man, this is nice. I mean, the box isn't nice, but the toy itself, I mean, I can't say that nobody plays with the box, but my cat would love a box. But this toy is in great shape, so I want to say 30, but I'm toying with that might be a little too much. I'll say 25. 25 for that. Okay, man. I'm not sure what the weight is yet, but there's definitely still some great things in here. Okay, got another board game sort of thing. We got Throw Burrito. Looks like it's been opened, so I'll have to make sure that everything's inside. But it said, oh, a dodgeball card game? What? That sounds like a ton of fun. You have to throw burritos at each other, and yeah. So I'll say, since it seems to be used or at least open box, I'm gonna say $15, maybe $12. Yeah. It's still definitely a great item. Uh-oh. The item fell out. But it's here. I think it has a heavy head. What are you? For real? Are those things still a thing? I feel like, I mean, I don't have kids, but I feel like For Real was, popular a few years ago or something. I could be wrong, maybe it's still popular. This one's the Sweet Jamicorn Unicorn. Sound 35 plus sounds and reactions. This thing, how do you turn? Oh. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if it does anything else. Like I can't tell if like the eyes, like, oh, It said nighty night. Is that what I do like this? Without snoring. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. I'll say, I hate to say 20 again. I would say 15 or 20, but I'll go with 20. I don't know if it was, I don't think it came with any accessories. Oh, it does show, like at nighttime it closes its eyes, so did it do it? I don't think it closed its eyes when it laid it down like a lot of dolls do, so I don't know if that's broken or if it... I'll have to double check, make sure there's nothing missing, but I'll still say about $20. That's what I said, right? $20? Yeah, $20. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. We got a guitar. Little Tykes, My Reel. And then I'm guessing it says guitar. Oh, here we go. Does it? I don't know how to work it. Come on, I want to play. I want to play the guitar. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely playing. I don't know what. Oh, there we go. Yes. It's kind of cool. I don't really know exactly how to use it. I played a guitar a little bit when I was younger, and then I got out of it, but cool little guitar. I'm going to say probably $10, $12. Okay. Again, similar to the previous box, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. So, pull this out. Okay. Actually, I got a similar thing in one of the earlier boxes. D&D. I think the other one we got was the starter kit. This is the essentials kit. So it might be something I put together and sell as a pair, as a set. It might be more valuable that way, I'm not sure. But I do remember it being a decent, good price for it. But this is the essentials kit. But it's full of items and things that you need to play Dungeons and Dragons, which I mentioned before. I never got into that game, but that role-playing game. But it was definitely a cool game. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a quick break. So let's go ahead and finish off this box. There's still probably about 10 items in here. I think this is the weight. We have a calming heat massaging weighted heat pad. That is actually pretty nice. These things I've gotten similar ones, not this big. They usually sell pretty well. Although my wife might want to steal this one. So we'll see. But that's really nice. Well, I'm going to guess that once we find out how much it can sell for, she probably won't want to keep it. But we'll see. If I had to guess the price, I'm going to say $40. Alright, now we have an LOL Remix hair flips. We got one of these in one of the previous boxes, although that one, the exterior packaging was all ripped to shreds. This one looks to be good. Yeah, so there's a little bit of box damage there, so that's nothing compared to what we've been seeing in this pallet. Yeah, so that's going to be a good item. I forget how much the other one was, but pretty decent. I'm going to say 20 or 25. What should I go for? Let's say 20. Is that a surprise? Okay, next up. Oh, here's the big one. Whoa. We have a Squeaky the Balloon Dog. Squeaky the Balloon Dog. I have no idea. Spotty the Dalmatian, that's original. Play with me, I come to life. So, I don't know. On the back it shows. I really am intrigued by this, but on the back it shows it comes with a little air pump, and you put it in his nose, which is like looks like the balloon where you blow it up, and you can inflate it with the pump. You can pop it with a pin, and he deflates. But he's plastic. I guess maybe he just makes a sound like he's like inflating or popping. I don't know. You can pet his head. He sits and stands. You can feed him with the pump, and he pees and farts. That's awesome. Wow. So anyway, very very interesting toy. Looks like it has been opened. Either that, or it's just like the inside where it had the some of the accessories in a different part of the package on the backing. That came off, so maybe it just came off. I have a feeling it was probably an open box item. But if everything's there and working, I'm going to say... It's hard not to say another $20, but so that's what I'm going to say. $20. Yeah, still some good things in here. We got Disney Junior Mickey Slam Jam Target Toss. So kind of like Can Jam, but maybe the kids version. And Disney themed, so that's pretty cool. Let's be different and say $25 for that one. Yeah, so it has, each of the different Frisbees has a different Disney character: Donald Duck, Pluto, Goofy, and Mickey. That's nice. Again, just has some box damage, but as long as everything's in there, it's gonna be good. Oh wow! A big thing of Play-Doh. The packaging is kind of opened here, so doesn't look like anything's missing. I'll have to go through to make sure none of it's used. I would guess that it's not, because I think the box still looks factory taped. Something maybe just caught the edge of this and ripped it open, and stores can't sell it, so they liquidate it, and then people like me get it and can sell it for close to retail price probably. I have no idea. I've received some Play-Doh things in this pallet. I'll say $15 in Play-Doh. It could be $20. It could be $30. I have no idea how much. 12. I think it's 12 jars of Play-Doh that are probably like this big. This is about half of it because there's double stack. So there's 12 of them. I'll say 15, but it could be a lot more. You'll know. You'll know how far off I am. Alright. Next up we got a Monster Jam, a little just toy monster truck. Looks like it has a wheelie bar. Can't tell if it's motorized. I think it's just a little toy that you can push along the ground. Yeah. So maybe $5 or $10 there. Packaging was just ripped a little bit and taped shut. Oh, another empty box that whatever it is fell out. Okay, so it's another like little toy RC car. This one's unlike the last one that we opened up in the last box. That was metal. This one's plastic. But it says Forza Motorsport RC something. I don't know what that says. But it's a cool little car. With a car inner motor there, so I'll have to test to make sure it's working, and if so, I would guess that it could sell for about 12 or 15. I wonder, because the box says Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, free 1-month code included. I bet whoever got this, they took the code, returned the toy car. It's sad, but that's some common fraud things that some people do. Alright, next up we have a Dream Ella color change surprise fairies. I had a similar one in a previous box. It was like half the size of this though. It wasn't as big, and so it'll have like a doll, this Ella doll, and several surprise accessories that you get to open and see what accessories you get. And then the doll itself you can put in water and it changes color. I don't really know exactly how it works. Packaging has some damage, and actually this is the tub that you're supposed to fill with the water or whatever to make the doll change. So whoever gets this will have to use a different container to put the doll in to change its color. But it says dip in water to magically reveal fairy details. There you go. So I forget what the other one was. This one's bigger, and the packaging is better condition, even though it is crunched. I'm going to say $10 to $12. Alright, last two items, I believe. Yep. So we have a Disney Frozen 2 Sledding Friends set. So everything looks to be there from a quick look. Just some package damage, taped shut. Yeah, package just kind of ripped open in the back. But from a quick glance, it looks like everything is there. We've had several Frozen 2 items like this, and for this, not this exact set, just similar. I would guess $15. The last item of the entire pallet is another Polly Pocket. This one's different than the last one that we opened, but looks to be in great shape. New condition, packaging a little crunched, but not even like broken. So I'll expect a little bit more. I probably won't be able to open it because it's sealed, but I'll still double check and look it over to make sure it has everything. That's a nice item. I would say probably 15 or 20. I'm going to go right in the middle and say 18. Well, not right in the middle, but close enough. You get the point. Alright, so that's it. Everything's empty. So that was 7 mystery boxes, 2 individual items, full of Target toys. In the beginning of this series, I was definitely not super thrilled. So if you watched that first video, you probably saw that. If you haven't watched that, why are you watching this video first? You should have gone back there and watched the first 2 videos before this one. But I wasn't super thrilled the first couple boxes that I was opening. There was a lot of damaged stuff, a lot of missing things, and it was just not adding up to good numbers. But then slowly, as I opened each box, I think they slowly got better. These 2 that I opened today in this video were definitely by far the best 2 boxes of the set. So what I'll do here in just a minute, I'll turn the video off. I'll run complete comps of these 2 boxes, and I'll come back and wrap up this series. Alright, be right back. Okay, well, I'm done looking up all the comps from that last box, and the results are in. The total potential sales for that box is $287. If you combine that with the sales potential of the other box this video of $326, that gives us a total of potential sales $613 from today's boxes. So not too bad. Those 2 boxes were the best ones of the palette, so that definitely made up for some of the other boxes being pretty lacking. So let's go ahead and review the entire palette and see how we made out. So if we go back to the first video, we unboxed 2 boxes and then 2 big items, one of them being that Thomas train right there. And that video potential sales totaled $419. The second video, those 2 boxes that we opened totaled $448. Then the box that I opened yesterday off camera, That one totaled $220 by itself. And then again, the 2 boxes that we opened today was $613. So altogether, that was $1,700 in potential sales. So definitely a lot better after those first 2 boxes. So just a few other notable things about this pallet. If you remember, we paid $743.65 for the pallet. I quickly added up, and for sellable items, I have about 102. Now there's a handful of items that might not be sellable out of that 102 that I still need to look at and try to repair, like the one Nerf gun. It wasn't working properly. The generic Nerf gun that was in, I think, yesterday's pallet that I didn't video, there was 2, and one of them's jammed and I can't quite get it to work. And there's a few other items that either need repaired or maybe a replacement part. So it's possible that some of these numbers are going to be a little bit lower once we find out if those other ones can be sold. But using that figure of the 102 items, that gives us a cost per item of $7.29. So with the total potential sales of this pallet being $1,700, that's going to give us about $950 of potential profit. So that's outstanding. I said in the very beginning of the series that we were hoping to at least get double our investment back, and that's going to be about a little over $200 more than double our money. So I will definitely take that. And as always, if there's anything that you've seen me unbox in these last few videos that you are interested in getting, I will have a link to my eBay store down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. I will be getting these things listed in the next several days. It might take me about a week or so to get everything listed, but it'll get on there. Go ahead and send me an offer and include a note that lets me know that you've seen this video, and I will make you a deal. Well, thank you for stopping by and checking out my videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe, send a comment, click the like button, all those good things. But until next time, keep on flipping.